Hello there once again. I hope that all of you are doing well and good and everything is working out wonderfully in your life. Welcome back. This is your Light in Darkness, and I am back again with another update and another beautiful reading for all of you once again. So today's update is talking about a change that is in works, that's happening right now in your favor. I see here that a connection your counterpart had with someone in their life is coming into question and under judgment. There was someone in their life who was trying to take them away from you, and on top of that, take your place. Adding to all of that, this person was influencing your counterpart and was suggesting your counterpart to turn into or become a materialist, opportunist, or in some cases even a narcissist. So I see that divine forces have intervened here and are now kicking this person under you know what, right? I see a huge change taking place here. I see that your counterpart is now getting an opportunity and chance to reflect and introspect about what's happening with them and around them, and what it is they are being taught at this point of time, what it is that they need to pay attention to and bring to their knowledge. There was this connection in their life they were prioritizing or were paying more attention to than you and yours. This person was telling your counterpart or was teaching them that material prosperity is supposed to be one's priority. It's not like that's completely false or absurd. You need money, you need wealth to some extent to survive and sustain peacefully and harmoniously, but the way this person was exaggerating it or was giving importance to wealth was not right. Instead, it was intended to turn your counterpart into a selfish, mean, materialistic person who doesn't care about anything or anyone except money, wealth, fame, and prosperity. That's why I see that divine forces have intervened here to bring some sense to your counterpart, to teach them some sense and bring some real knowledge and wisdom to them. Your counterpart is getting pushed and pulled towards you at this point of time because universe is bringing in back-to-back challenges, obstacles, sorrows, failures, losses, and suffering their way because they were listening to this person or was getting influenced by this person. It's very clear here that your counterpart was becoming stubborn over this partnership or over this connection with this other person, no matter who he or she is. This person is quite cunning, clever, and gifted with his or her words. This person himself or herself prioritizes money, wealth, prosperity, and material abundance over people and relationships. I'm not saying that one should not prioritize wealth, money, and prosperity, or earning wealth, money, and prosperity, but there's something called wisdom and discernment this person doesn't have. There's something called humility and concern, consideration for other people, empathy. This person has got none of that. And that makes a real huge difference in people's lives and the way we live, the way people around us live and get to live. This person was turning your counterpart into a person who can abuse others or should abuse others, neglect others or hurt others to attain, obtain, and gain material wealth, profits, or abundance. That's why I see their connection is coming to an end or is getting disrupted at this point of time because this person was teaching all kinds of negative, nonsense, absurd things to your counterpart. In some cases was influencing them to become a person like him or her, which they're not meant to in first place. And secondly, that would have only led them towards a disaster. So in order to avoid that disaster, they are receiving some small failures, sorrows, and suffering at this point of time to teach them why you and your connection is important and why they need to go within, why they need to turn spiritual. Spirituality doesn't tell you or forces you to stop earning money. Instead, it's very clearly explained in God-given books and scriptures, especially in Bhagavad Gita, that you should earn money, but for a good cause and in a pure, proper manner, not like how this person was suggesting and influencing your counterpart to do. You can earn money as much as you want. You should. There's nothing wrong about that. But your intention has to be pure behind it. Your motive has to be pure. The way you earn it and the way you spend it, one needs to pay attention to that. One needs to be mindful about that. This person doesn't care about any of that, and he or she was influencing and telling your person to turn into a person like him or become one such person. That's why I see an ending is taking place between them. A rift has been created already. Their connection is now filled with negativity and chaos. The skeletons they have, both of them have in their closet, are now coming up to fight with each other. So even if for any reason at this point of time your person is trying to maintain this connection or keep this connection, worry not about it, because sooner or later they'll regret it. Sooner or later they'll cry about it and complain about their own choice and decision. As I see that this person is going to expose himself or herself, or is just going to throw your counterpart under the bus. That's how your person is going to come to their senses and are going to wake up. In other cases, I'm seeing that it's because they are trying to act like this person or are getting influenced by this person. They are becoming more and more sorrowful and depressed as each day passes by. No matter how much they work on this connection or work on this person's commands and demands, are trying to please this person, it's not working. Instead, I see that everything keeps crumbling down. Everything keeps bringing them more and more sorrows and failures and losses. Everything keeps disturbing them for some reason because they feel like they're doing something wrong. They are actually, indeed, that's why it's all happening. So in order to change all of this, I see a breakthrough here. Divine forces are actually bringing in that breakthrough for you and are also bringing some wisdom, clarity and insights to your counterpart for them to see and realize here. I see that a situation is coming up here or is already here in which they've become clueless or are going to. I see such a huge loss taking place here in their life or in both of their lives, which is just going to make your counterpart turn back towards you all instantly, right away. It's just going to be a moment of realization for them, a aha moment that's going to change everything, because the more they are going to listen to this person and the more they did, they only attracted failures, pain and misery in their life. And that's what I see. Either they are reflecting over at this point of time or very soon they will be. They'll have to. There's no other way. Sooner or later, I see them landing in a situation like that or finding themselves hanging upside down with only you to look at. Your memories, I saw number 1111 right when I said that. Your memories, your face, your eyes, everything about you is going to flash in front of them. They'll keep getting reminded of you no matter where they go, no matter what they do. You are here getting suggested to choose yourself and prioritize yourself. Don't waste your time worrying about your counterpart or anything that they are doing or thinking about. If they think that they can move on from you or they can choose material world over you, it will not work for them. It cannot work out for them. It will never work, to be honest. This is what you are getting informed about here through way of this reading or updated with, so that you can remain at peace, all focused on yourself, because that's what you need to do here. That's what you should pay attention to above all. Okay, your connection is designed in such a way where a person has to come back, no matter how many times this person is going to look at the material world, sooner or later this person is going to get disappointed and hurt. That's what I see here. So just focus on yourself. Your connection forces you to get rooted in spirituality, taking up a spiritual path. It's designed that way where you have to realize your true self, your real self. Otherwise, nothing ever is going to work out for you. Nothing ever does. No matter how many times you are going to attempt to change your path or change your situation, it won't work. You have to realize the truth. You have to accept the truth and your divine counterpart sooner or later. That's what I see is happening here. So worry not about this other connection or this person, whoever he or she is, that was there in their life or is there in their life at this point of time. This person cannot take your place or cannot take them away from you. The more this person is going to do that, the more down moments this person is going to attract in his or her life, the more disrupted everything is going to be in his or her life, the more negativity and negative people are going to enter into this person's life, the more depressed, sorrowful and miserable even that person is going to become. So worry not about anyone here. Just go within, choose yourself, realize your true self and turn to God. That way everything is going to work out for you and is working out right now. I say your person is turning back towards you because nothing else is working out for them or is going to work out for them even in future. I see an ending here. I see them crying over you, remembering you, reminiscing over the past moments you two shared and all that. I see that here right now. I see them coming on the same page as you are and taking up a spiritual path sooner or later. In some cases, it is what is happening right now. God is redirecting them back towards you. Actually, divine forces take care of things you cannot. This person who was there in their life was thinking that he or she is very powerful because this person has some sort of authority or maybe has accumulated good amount of wealth. So this person was assuming that this person can just come in and take your counterpart away, disrupt your world and expect a victory. That ain't happening here. Divine forces, godly forces are taking care of this person. And the business they had, it's all going down. It will go down, so worry not about anything. Instead, I see that they'll come back or are going to get forced to return, and then you'll be able to either create a new venture or just work together, creating something wonderful, something even more profitable than this person was suggesting them or influencing them to create or believe in. It won't work. As I said, your condition is designed in such a way where you have to realize the truth and bring in the changes the world needs. You can be spiritual and be wealthy in a positive manner with positive intentions. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what I see you are going to do. Once this all comes to an end and you embark on a new journey together, I see reunion here. I see you two coming back together. I see all their plans getting cancelled out and them receiving failures, big ones, and losses with their plans and all other actions they are implementing right now. They won't find any success, so worry not about it. Even that other person is going to lose whatever he or she is bragging about right now or is so arrogant about. Don't worry about them at all. Worry about your own issues and this negativity that you have in your own life. Fix that first. Heal yourself and remain connected to God, turned within yourself and all connected to your real spiritual self. That's what you need to focus on. That's what you need to prioritize. I saw number 1717 right when I said that. And have faith, because sooner or later everything's going to turn out in your favor. They already are crying right now, will continue to cry as long as they listen to this person and do not make the changes they are getting guided to make. Once they realize the truth that you are the one and you'll always remain the one, they cannot build anything meaningful with anyone, even if it is of material nature. They have to build it with you, prioritizing you and your divine soul connection. Only that way things are going to work out between the two of you, because you two share a spiritual divine soul connection, not some random riff-raff kind of a toxic man-made connection. this is what your person is realizing or is going to realize sooner or later. In some cases, they already have. That's a good news. That's the good news I have for all of you here. Okay, so I saw number 1818 right when I said that. So that was all. This was your update. I'll be back sooner than later. Till then, take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye bye.